Hold tight, hold tight. Fun for all the family. 50p a ride. Come on, girls. The louder you scream, the faster we go. It's payday for the pilots again, isn't it? Go on, son, get it down. There we go. Oh, fair play. Oh, very D-rated, blimey. Silence! Oh, folks, you just missed it. Unfortunately, this isn't one that we did get on film. It wasn't, you know, anything like the other day, but we did have I did, as I was driving in, big full power up, lastminute.com. Definitely, flipping heck. Windshear induced go around for a 777. Different wind direction from the other day, a southwesterly now. Well, actually, that's looking like a northwesterly again, isn't it? Still a northwesterly. My apologies. It's exactly the same wind conditions as the other day. I'm just filming it from a different angle. Oh, no issues there. Oh, little bit of a bounce. This is her, yeah? This is her. This is it, is it? Is this the go around? Oh, heck, man. Camera needs to wake up. Camera's, I think it went out last night, didn't it? Too early in the morning, man. Sound like someone from Dublin with Spitlitz. Oh, he's all lit up, look. This boy's all lit up, man. Watch these reverses, man. Come on, son, light it up. Oh. Don't disappoint me now, people. Don't disappoint our viewers and go all soft on us. Topic in Japan. Wasn't there a song like that once? What the hell? Scatty. Saw the word scatty there. Is this him here, GP? Okay, this is our... Flipping it, camera, wake up, son! Sorry, man. Oh, he's got it dead on the centre line this time, man. No doubt about it. Bosh! Don't you worry about it. We'll see some hot reverser action, folks. Rain isn't expected to be with us for... Oh my goodness me. Hold up. Oh, this is doing me head in, this phone. Morning, folks. What are you doing? Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Right. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about that little lost soul. Well, hopefully you're not a lost soul, but lost soul is a new or actually returning member on Big Jet TV. Welcome, lost soul. Hope you're doing well. The most ideal conditions to be flying an aeroplane in today, that's for sure. So what happens? We turn up, nothing comes in. Great now. Gotta love it. You gotta love it, mate. Well, we just looked at some planes. One of Virgin Atlantic's A380 300s, which, 3, isn't it? There's a 3, isn't it? Sometimes, see all the different components to the engine cowls there. Come on. Nestled in there are 4 clamshell style reversers. Do what? Oh. Oh, flipping it, come on! Let's go, man, let's go! Let's have some arrivals! Is that it? Have they closed? Is it early day closing on Friday? Flip's sake. What's going on? Absolutely nothing coming in. Well, there's a couple of... Oh, for crying out loud. Got an American 777 in from Philadelphia, which is tracking from the south, across the south. These should come straight in. Who else have we got? Anything else? Oh look, got that Kuwait A380, nice retro jet. And you know, I drove here and it was absolutely hammering it down. I mean, it is raining at the moment, don't get me wrong, but the winds, there was a big squall, so I'm hoping that we might have another one of them. Of course, the approaching pilots are not opening that at all. DGB planes, Aviation 4K. Good morning, Ewan Weech, Brian Sutton, Trev Lyon, Jeff Bundy. We're getting a lot of cargo. Bournemouth, that is, had a Saudi 747 and an MNG 330 in yesterday. I think that's Saudi a 747 X 740. Did you say X? Tim Bell, Finnair, American in 5 minutes, Rhonda Jaeger. It's not unusual to see. Yeah, two Ethiopians in at gate, yes. It's not massively, it is not unusual, but it's not common. Oh, we do have, what's going on here? That's why they've held it all up, isn't it? What's going on here? Bod. Oh, it's a bird, innit? It's a bird, innit? Oh. That would have been struck or ingested. Little starling or something, probably. Wouldn't have known anything about it. I think the last thing that went through that bird's mind was plane. That's all it is. Or a tweet. Yeah. No, I am a geek, man. I am really. I'm a secret geek. I love technical stuff. I love analysing stuff, and I love engineering and all that kind of stuff. Very engineering geeky sort of person. But and I love to hear what other people's equations are and things like that, how they get worked out. That's the beauty of Google, isn't it? And being able to, you know, search literally anything you want. Tony Michalap, good morning to you. Panaka, James Doyle, Sue Taylor, Sandy Humby. Morning to you, everybody. Nige, Close, Keith Cornell, Rab H, Michael Cook. Phone's getting affected by the water, innit? Oh, you got a little bit affected by the water. Flipping it. Come on, mate. You're supposed to be a flipping super duper iPhone. A little drop of water and you go all funny on me. Sorry, folks. Gonna have to put the phone. Obviously, someone not listening to the fact that we do not sell any of our footage, folks. And what footage we have sold is going straight to charity. We're not in any way interested in making money off the back of that video. Lots of people always, of course, offering money, but we say no. We'd rather just have our logo on there, if you don't mind. Make sure you just keep our logo on it, or at least some link or of some sort. Wasn't really expecting the winds, so the winds would be a bonus, but come on, flipping heck, camera, come on, mate. What's the matter with you? You know what? Sod it. not a massive fan of using this setting, just because it's not as sharp as the other one, but I think the other one just gets a little bit more sensitive towards these bright lights, which obviously they're having to use in these murky conditions. Might be a small one, but it gives you an idea of just how these reversers work. I think the clue is in the title, reversers. No, well, it's not, that's nothing to do with the camera's quality. To be honest with you, these bright lights would catch out even the most hardened of, cameras. Anyway, we're not going to talk about cameras for flip's sake. American 777, it's a 200 by the looks of it. I say that just based on the size of the engines. Easy, son. Easy, son. Rolls-Royce. Straight in, greased it. Wow, hardly even using the reversers there. I don't know why I even bothered deploying them. What's that? The go around, the 777. Oh no, sorry, the 321. Oh, it's just taken off, is it? Oh right, okay. Her first operation since Monday. Oh, okay. Connect. For crying out loud, man. Might be another squall on its way now. Rain's picking up a little bit. I think that that there may have been a little bit of talk about the spoilers not being deployed on that 321 the other day, but having looked at evidence and seen that the spoilers actually deploy. In fact, when you look at the video, you can actually see the spoilers attempting, or well, not attempting, but part deploying. I'm not quite sure what the sequence is when you get a situation like that, where you've got partially deployed spoilers and then the aircraft balloons and goes back up. Whether that's a result of whether the speed brakes go back down, or exactly what the sequence is. But I know that looking at it, the spoilers seem to be very slow in deploying on the bus. Oh, okay, they hit the toga, so spoilers retracted. Right, okay. Yeah, but at what point did they hit the toga? They probably hit the toga after when it pitched to the left. Because the spoilers deploy automatically, don't they? It's not a. I think it's as soon as the undercarriage, as soon as the main wheels touch, whether it's one side or t'other, they will touch. Even if they will deploy, even if one side is. Yes. Certainly seems like they're coming in with a little bit more speed. Maybe another 10 knots or so just to I would say give the see, that's what happens, man. You get a crow on the flipping look at him there. Oh, he's picking up where the little birdies. Look, flipping crows, eh? Oh, what's going on here? Anything to eat? Kuwait 330 Retro, folks. It's a good looking jet. That's what I'm talking about. What a great shot, man. That's actually it's almost identical to the one we've got on our title roll, isn't it? Nice. And I think that was Sri Lankan, wasn't it, on the title roll? Are taking a bit of a pounding today, I've got to say. cold outside. It is very, very cold out here. Blimey. Fair play. Okay, next in. Come on now. Virgin Dreamliner from Tel Aviv. There we go. Someone wrote in the other day about talking about crabbing and how he remembers landing a light aeroplane. He was looking down the runway through his side window. Oh, that was on Jeremy Vine, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Jetta, man. Shaving foam on your camera then. Oh dear, oh dear. Obviously, you need to think about things, don't you? Because obviously we're not in a studio or standing in one position where it's not being hit by rain constantly. You know, you constantly have to wipe. If you put any type of film on your lens, it would be eradicated within a very short period of time because you're constantly having to wipe it. And I appreciate there's folks who say, oh yeah, but you can get stuff that it's a bit of a Kate Bush video going on there, wasn't there? You can get stuff that runs off your lens like Rain-X and all that kind of stuff. I know what you're saying. Trust me, I know exactly what you're saying, but this is a kind of environment where the rain will still, we've tried it, I've tried it and tested it. I've tried all types of, coatings that you can spray on. You can get anti-dust, a canister with a film that you spray onto your lens, and it stops the dust from scratching your lens. It doesn't stop the dust from being on your lens. You still got to blow it off. But in terms of what we're doing here, because it's constantly in use, you can't really put anything over it, and you can't put any covering over it because it just the rain is coming in, isn't it? It's coming towards you. It's not from the top or from the underneath or anything. It's coming in through the front, so it's not like you can put some kind of a coat around it. Obviously I've got a complete waterproofing system around the camera itself, but in terms of the lens, it's just something that you have to live with, and there you go. Next, please. Virgin Dreamliner or Air India or something. do. Nice little demonstration there. Cold stream reverser, thrust reverser style. That's not fun at all. Oh. Da-da. Okay. Oh, man. Close that. Oh, leave it out. More like a bleeding Monday compared to a Friday. What's going on? Okay, Daniel Valentine, another Sichuan Airlines due in around about 11:15. David Bowman, good morning to you. Anthony Cornfield, what is the construction work that's going on? Right there, Anthony, is there was an underground system. A conveyor system, I believe, for baggage that has been put in there, and of course they're just building over the top of it now, filling it in. From the times that I've travelled out of T2 recently, it's very near to completion. However, there was quite a lot of piping and stuff that was still to be laid down there, so still quite a bit of work to go on down there, but obviously when that's finished and completed, that whole row there will be full of aeroplanes, and all the way up to here as well, and of course that will be all through. They'll be able to taxi all the way through there, which is great because we'll get aircraft pushing out from all directions. That will not limit the pushback either. So if they're right at that gate there, instead of having to push back all the way over here, they will just be able to push back in front of us and head on like the jets at the front gates do. Champagne Charlie is my name. champagne surely is big aim. Nice! That's something you don't see very often from the old British Airways, ladies and gentlemen. Pilots at British Airways, they generally, wow, that was some heavy reverser action there, loving that. Every now and then it happens with the old got new members. Alan Ferguson, welcome back, Alan. Good to see you here. What's this? Claire. Claire Walsh is also a new member. Welcome, Claire. And we've got Jason Dean as a new member. Welcome, Jason. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all tucked in and sitting down comfortably. Watch a couple of hours of extreme weather action. Well, extreme reverser action was it was slated by me last night as hopefully getting some wet runway action here at London Heathrow to give you guys, all you nerds out there, a bit like me, a good look at how these reversers work on these aeroplanes. Basically, there's three major ways of braking the aircraft, as in like slowing the aircraft down, deceleration, the brakes, of course, the wheel brakes, the spoilers themselves over the wing, which are the speed brakes during flight, and ground spoilers when they're on the ground, and of course the engine thrust reversers, different types of thrust reversers. But two main types that we get to see, one of which is the cold stream type, which is this sliding door where it literally slides back. You might look back on our on a recent video that I put up of a cold stream system reverser right at the window. And of course the other system, which is the clamshell style, which we call it, or the hinge type, which you can't see because there's something in the way there. But on the Trent 7s, they've got four of those clamshell style reversers, and that's what the brakes are in the engine cowls that you can see. Obviously, you've got your front section, which is the engine nacelle, and then the inspection cowls, and then the reverser doors, the last bit at the back, which slides back, exposing the reverse. Oh God, here we go again. Flipping heck. Just. Oh, too many crickets. Those lights are so bright. Throws the camera out, man. Don't like it. It's not working, mate. glass and a half of milk this morning, isn't he? Dicky. More grey than it is white. What? How's your Friday going, folks? Big sleepy nun-eyes on the west coast. Still very, very early doors on the east coast in America. Of course, it's getting towards the end of the day out in the east. Not so in the likes of the UAE or the further east you go, India. Those guys, it's getting later and later in the day. Adam Cruz, indeed, it is very wet here indeed. Marion Cockwell, did you take the A380 to Frankfurt? What time did it depart? No, I don't. When you say take, you mean film? Did we film the departure? No, we didn't film the departure, Marion. Surely is me go. Easy, son. Nicely executed, sir or madam. Very nicely done. Won't get much of a start up with these Trents. Tend to be quite quiet on startup, unlike the big old GEs, which we love so much. It's got to go under wraps for the time being on the grey coast. Now you can really see head on that bulge either side of the vertical stabilizer there, which interestingly enough I noticed on the even on the very early A300s they had that bulge there, so I don't think it was related to the tail off incident. Of course, got a show for you coming up on Sunday, folks. We're going to be live on Sunday. Just Bluebird. Come on, get some wind going here, man. Darren straight into super class. Kind of looks different on the camera than it does. Looks more pastel-y blue than it does in real life. That looks very pastel-y blue. I don't know if that's just my camera or what. Darren's gone straight into super class. Darren, thank you very much. Welcome everybody. Can't read the phone for comments at the moment, just purely down to how wet it is here, and we don't want to sort of like just to be honest with you, I'll be honest, the new iPhone is a little bit more sensitive to water than the old iPhone, so it might be worth having a look at switching out using one of the spares. Just say you something. Now you can see the thrust reversers there in the third element. You've got the front leading element, which is the engine nacelle, then the engine cowl inspection cowls, which where you get to inspect the core of the engine or part of it, a cold element more than anything else. And then you've got the reverser doors there. You can see the shapes there. And they're the fold-out hinge type reverser doors on the Trent 700, which you saw on that Kuwait jet, which was spectacular. Got to be honest with you, I think the Trent 700, that style of thrust reverser is the most dramatic. Wait till it's about 50 inches from me before I can. Okay, A350 with XWBs. Let's see what this guy can do. Yeah, great. Brilliant, man, brilliant. Thank you for all your very, very obviously kind suggestions of what I should do to protect. Put the phone in a sandwich bag, obviously without a sandwich, but it's still going to get covered in water, in it. And also, you've got whether or not I'd be able to use the screen through the sandwich bag. Sandwich bag, get 'em while they're hot. Or like Chili suggested, use one of Charles's poop bags. Where you going with that? Oh, I've got to put my phone in it. No, you're not. You clean up my poo right now, or you go anywhere. All right then, sorry. Right. And let me ask you again to do that, big yo. I'm going back to sleep. Air Canada. Good old Canadian hospitality. Again, looking very pastel-y through this lens. Oh, nice. Once again, bringing their 777-200 into town. Go on, open it up, mate. Open it up. Very D-rated. Boo! Boost! off to Seattle next week, folks. This time next week I'll be on my way home, won't I, Julie? Something like that. I'll be sleepy night. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The big lad going out with all his lights on. Do what? Haven't made any plans for Skiathos yet. When did I say September? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't see any reason why not. We're definitely going back to Skiathos, that's for sure. But when, we just don't know. Oh yeah, it's going to be better. Yeah, peak is the time. Yeah, the movements. Who? Oh right, okay. I thought you said Cathay will go. What? Cathay Pacific to Skiathos? Don't think so somehow. JetBlue all the way from New York, folks. This plane's flown all the way across the Atlantic, believe it or not. And all those lovely passengers are on there again. Look at the flipping miserable weather we've come to. Mind you, they probably haven't come from anything special. I wouldn't have thought New York. Probably quite cold at this time of year. Grey and miserable, a bit like here. Mind you, come on, we've had a lovely few days, haven't we? Of almost spring-like behaviour from old Mother Nature. Drop the wind and let's just go all out wind. Drop the rain, sorry, and let's go all out wind. So yeah, somebody mentioning, is it rare to see two Ethiopian jets in at London Heathrow? No, we've actually seen that combination in as well. I mean, it doesn't happen every day. Put it that way. It's not rare, but it doesn't happen every day. But good to see. A couple of their jets in town. Will they ever operate the MAX into Ethiopian? Operate the MAX into London Heathrow? So it looks like Captain taxiing it. Go around. He just wasn't happy. Cross that one off the list. Stupid boy. Have we been see, that's why I don't like this setting, because it's quite sensitive. Oh, stop being so sensitive. But that was just purely he wasn't happy with the approach. A missed approach, I think, would be the best term to use there. You there! Go through the barrier, through the pain barrier, isn't it? Oh, yes, please. So there's a few people who are watching just now wondering, why did that plane go up again before he landed? That was what is classified as a missed approach, where they would have maybe not even hit the toga button. The toga button generally, I think in those circumstances, they're far enough out or high enough to just do it themselves, so to speak. And of course, you can tell that it was it wasn't a wind-induced it wasn't a wind-induced go-around. It was purely because of the fact that the undercarriage went up relatively quickly. Normally, with a toga, the aircraft will climb and climb and climb, and the undercarriage will eventually be retracted. Whilst the systems configure the aircraft for flight once again, because obviously, you know, he's climbing out in a dirty configuration. Flaps and slats. Flaps are obviously configured far more than they would be during takeoff, or I would imagine at least one more setting than they would be during takeoff, depending on the conditions, of course. But yeah, a number of different sort of what's going on here. It's nothing emergency related, is it? Because he hasn't got the blues going. It's set on this. Oh, was it? Oh, that was James on the 787-10 with British Airways that we caught just recently, in the last hour, in from Chicago. That's our friend, one of our pilot friends, James Shepherd, operating that aircraft. They can really see see that rudder in its hard over position. The wind, literally just the wind that's just causing that. Say about that. Oh, hold on a minute, it's gone all Kate Bush on me. Hold on, I know. Out in the lazy Sunday. Look, got a bit of a dodgy light here. One high intensity neon light, the other one one of the old bulbs. Got an oil lamp in his right hand under wing light. Oh, okay. There's. Oh, okay. What's that? Just say that. Read that again, Dilly. On the Airbus, there is no toga button because that's at the side of the throttle quadrant, isn't it? Oh, okay. So you just go full throttle with the with a takeoff go around on the Airbus then. So no toga button per se like they've got on the Boeing, which is I know there's a toga button on the throttle quadrant, I think, or a lever, which will then I can imagine that literally does all the work. Be interesting to sort of like get a real insight into that. Okay, weather has improved a tiny bit for me to be able to maybe read some comments now. How could you leave me when I needed you? I need you. Zach Clayton. What's that, GP? Just read that back, GP. Oh, okay, so there is a toga setting on the throttle quadrant then. Okay, I've got you. You push the throttles through to the toga setting. Wow. And I'm guessing that's got to be all the way through the gate, hasn't it? You don't want it on a really fine setting where you're like, oh, hold on a minute, is that it? You need to go wallop. By the sounds of it, what somebody else was saying was it literally is just a case of throwing it through the gate. Okay, there's obviously a lot to learn there, isn't it, of the whole toga procedure. Yeah. It would be interesting to sort of like do something on that at some point, because there is obviously different procedures for different aircraft types. It's it or. Boeing 777. Yeah, but you know, that's just one experience, isn't it? It's just one flight experience, you know. Was that the case all the way through the whole process, like from the moment you got to the airport, the check-in, once you checked in, aren't you? Next one is the go around, right? Thank you. Then it's out of the airline's hands, and then you're back. Once you're on the aircraft, then you know you might have had a bad experience. I think frequent flyers have all had at some point in time a bad experience flying with a specific, maybe a specific flight attendant who got out the bed the wrong side, or whatever it might be. Why is there water running down my arm when my arm is completely... What's going on there? Oh, I think I've just figured it out. I only had one hood up. I think the other hood's been collating water and diverting it down me flipping arms. Flipping heck. Oh well, just have to live with it, son. Got streams of water running down my arms. I'm like, what's all that about then? I'm fully protected, but obviously not. Oh, are you serious? What long haul? Oh man, you'd have to have a word with the flight attendant, wouldn't you? Or at least speak to the people behind you. If you've got kids walloping the seat, it's like, you know, I don't want to be nasty or anything like that, but would you mind awfully if you could please just try, if you can, to control your kid, you know? Just sometimes people who travel with kids haven't got any no etiquette in it. Sometimes that's what happens. That's why it's always good, folks, if you're travelling on a long haul flight or even a relatively short one, go when you get to the airport, buy yourself some earplugs, the foam earplugs. And a poking stick. Obviously not available at WH Smith's or other brands. Oh my goodness me. That's not good. That's not fun, is it? That's not fun. I mean, I have travelled on a long haul flight before, and there was a family, and they had like 3 young, like flipping toddlers with them, and they were nightmare, mate, all the way from all long haul. Just would not. I mean, they obviously slept for a short period of time, but talking about kids, aren't you? Like young kids, and oh my goodness me. I mean, fair play to the parents, you know, what can you do? Take your kid or not? What's the point of taking a 2-year-old kid away on holiday? It's like, I mean, okay, fair enough, you've got to, haven't you? You can't leave them at home, but it's like, they ain't going to remember it, is it? Or can we go back there again? All I remember is shouting and screaming and bellowing my head off on a plane that you put me on that I didn't want to go on. Air China 777. Nice.
Oh, nightmare, mate. Nightmare. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. That is the epitome of a nightmare. 8, 9, 10 hour flight with kids screaming and shouting, and what's worse is when the parents are completely like, yep, you carry on, do whatever you want, we don't care. It's not, you don't care, but what about all the people around you? Selfish so-and-sos. Yeah, I mean, I know that. Like Brussels. Very nicely executed there, sir or madam. These little CFM 56 engines with the clamshell reversers on theirs. God, blimey, alright. Squalid shouts! Fortunately, that's going to push all the way back, tail onto us, I think. Oh, this really is not behaving itself this morning, is it? Wow, I think I'm going to have to fire up one of them hand warmers, man. With flipping fingers up. Preparation's half the key, isn't it? O'Reilly. Said between I think about 9 o'clock. This is it's all drying up, isn't it? Even know he's landed. Get off the runway. That's quite a tight separation between these two. Is he off? He's off. Blimey. Oh my. Are you serious? It's changing a nappy on the seat next to him. It's like, oh come on. Have a bit of sense, man. Use the flipping loos, mate. Really? We don't want to. Oh my. Oh, let's stop it. Sorry for anybody eating their breakfast right now. That's bang out of order, isn't it? he's going in there, this 777. He's going to park up over there, waiting to... it's the Test Kit Express. $600,000 Chinese people on the flight deck. Only joking, probably only about 5. Usually it's quite crowded in there. Slight exaggeration. Oh. Now we'll swing it. Now we'll swing it. Go on, son. Blimey, he's pouring a bit of smoke out of his motor, isn't he? Number 1 was smoking more than Alf Garnett. Sorry about that. I think Scotty Beaumont's watching. He slings himself off a mountainside. Easy, son. Conditions have really calmed down now. Quiet as a mouse, isn't he? Look. Ooh. 767 pushing back. Now, has he got far enough? Has he got enough space there to be able to push back? Bennett. Guna 72. Welcome back, Guna 72. This is going to be a seriously interesting breakdown. My fingers are frozen to bits. Yeah. Well, it's not actually. Yeah. Well, you know, it is cold. Yeah, I will say that it is cold. Yeah, but standing in the cold is a different thing than just walking around and all that kind of thing. Just completely. Right. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I think we're going to get that. Later on this morning. Going for the big long pushback, isn't he? Another 10 minutes pushing this thing back, man. People now, BA shuttle. Inbound over Stratford, TCC. Sky's the limit. We got Noel Phillips flying off, actually. A few people mentioning about Mr. Phillips. Oh, Steve Vincent. Had a mother on a return flight who wanted the aircraft to return to Singapore because her child's chicken dinner had been missed off the catering list. Blimey O'Reilly. Trev Lyon, Linda. Samuel Barrell. Jerry needs a treadmill on top of the van. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it, you can do it. One more mile. Come on, son. Icelandair 737 MAX inbound in 8 minutes. Mirrorman. Ben Brown's at school, believe it or not, Mirrorman. That's the first time Mirrorman's going to be like, school? I thought he was about 55. Darren Nichols, United 767 pushing back, will be off to Newark as United 015. Thank you for that, Darren. QF2, London Heathrow to Darwin. Taxi, is that Darwin? Taxi we'll like. Here where they pull the throttles back, drop the power completely, or not completely, but drop it enough to minimise forward flight, or power. Just pull the power off. Let the aircraft drop naturally. Lovely old 760. Might see these engines smoke up, folks. It's, the old Pratt & Whitney's got a bit of a tendency for cold start. And there's one going up already, look. Those big new high bypass ratio turbofans compared to the old Pratt & Whitneys, they are high bypass turbofans, high bypass ratio. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't know if they are high bypass ratio. I think they're bypass ratio, maybe medium bypass or something like that, but certainly far more air making its way around the core of the engine than compared to the older jets. That's the reason for these big, the engine cowls being so big. Callahan. DXL 777 freighter flew into EMA 0900 from LAX and departed at 12 noon back to LAX. Yes, was that maybe yesterday? What the hell would it be going back to LAX for? I thought it was here for base training. Maybe it's been put straight to work, I don't know. No. Maybe it wasn't the one, yeah. Very possibly it might have been another DHL 777-200 freighter. Wow, Janine Bell in Perth, Australia. G'day, Jean. And hope you caught a little glimpse of your one of your ships going out there. Strangers in the night. Sorry. QR10 not operating today. Is that he's not operating? Oh, okay. Dave Yeasley, good morning. Leslie White. Stefan Newnham, good morning to you. Trackline Steffi Quinlan. My engines may have started being around the Dennis engines and the fire tenders. Mark F upgraded his membership to first class. Mark, you're going to be joining us in Seattle next week along with all our other first class and suit class members. Of course, the show will be available to premium members 1 week later, folks. You're a premium member, get to watch the Seattle shows, and also just bear in mind that any museum walkabouts that we do there with the we've spoken to the Boeing Field Museum, which is the museum of flight, which is about all aircraft, not just Boeing, but they do at the Boeing Museum of Flight, folks. They've got the number one test bed Boeing 747, frame number 0001 or whatever it might be, and they've also got the third Dreamliner, which has all got the test equipment inside it as well, and also they've got a Constellation there as well. I think that's something I'm looking forward to seeing as well. So those shows will be put out to Freeview purely because of the fact that these guys are allowing us on their premises, a bit like we did with the Airbus museum tour. Just for it's more etiquette than anything else, isn't it? Five-door 777-300. Squeaky brake system going on there. That's not how that looks at. Sounds like an old London taxi cab. I've got some gnarly weather coming this way from by what I'm seeing behind me. .737 Max, ladies and gents. Maybe the first time that people have seen the Max. Identifiable by its bigger engines, of course. And the, I wouldn't say the scimitar winglets. There's obviously, well, I wonder if this is one of the ones I'm going to be flying on. Flying with Iceland Air next week. What's that scimitar winglet? And also it's got the Dreamliner style bum lights on the Max. Other than that, scimitar winglets are also available. Well, they are also on the earlier variant, pre-Max. David Richards, welcome David to first class. Andrew Stock. Can you follow Qantas Dreamliner takeoff? Oh, she gone, is she? Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew. I missed her. Wouldn't have been a very long shot, I've got to be honest with you. Cloud coverage is quite low. Oh, last year. July 30th, 2020. Right. Easy, son. Easy, easy, easy. He's got it. This is nice. Dealt with 767. 400. The rain is back. The rain is back, ladies and gents. So get that phone under cover. Oh, let me really. $50,000,000,000 pockets. No, that was short-lived. The ring buffer. Welcome to first class, ring buffer. It's Interesting, nice looking. We haven't seen that for a while, have we? That Delta jet. Simon Schmidt. Welcome, Simon. New member. Actually, a returning member. Premium member, of course. Aviation in 4K. Kids 1990. That's the. I think that livery is the cancer awareness or breast cancer awareness livery. I think with Delta. Smoky start, pretty standard. Read all about it. Procedure with those Pratt & Whitneys, especially on those 767s anyway. Andy P, good morning to you. Mank Red, good morning to you. Darren Emerton. Booked with Ryanair to Seville today, but flight was operated by Lauda 320. Wow, there you go. Sky's the limit. We're crossing 27 left to the south side at okay. And Pete, corner, grab H. If you're a new member, folks, don't hesitate to come in. I know it might seem a little bit sort of like overcrowded with the same people chatting all the time, but don't feel in any way shy about coming in and speaking to me, giving me information on any aircraft, or if you just want to sit there and watch, fair enough. We really appreciate your support, but please don't at any time feel that you're in any way restricted to getting involved in the chat, because we want that aviation chat to continue. We don't want it to be like teddy bear's picnic, so to speak. But yeah, come in, keep the chat active. Roger Slater, Noel Phillips on the inbound KL1009 from Amsterdam, and Sichuan en route from Brussels. He's telling us. Thank you very much indeed for that, Roger, our man airside. Virgin Atlantic. I don't know. Is he? Isn't he? Anybody let me know that? Teenager in SAC, Delta 764s all have MH in their N regis. Okay. Thank you for that. Marianne Edwards. Darren Emerton. Well, that was just a. We were just lucky with the with the big cats in Milan, Malpensa. Very lucky indeed. It just happened to be an operation that was going on that day. It's not something that you see every day. A big load of beautiful Bengal tigers being air freighted. That was a crazy show, man. They were beautiful, those cats, man. They were big, big cats. Phones, can't they? Is he going to let some fireworks off? Barbie 254, thank you. David Kavanagh. Simon Schmidt, we got you. Oh, he's still off with stress, is he? Captain Chris has been off a while with stress. Then he broke a bone in his left hand, so he can't fly at the moment. It's all on his Insta. What a shame, man. That's not much fun, is it? Personally, I think he should lay off the Instagram himself, de-stress himself, get himself all back to 100%, and then, because you know, when you're committed, yeah, that'll scare the crows off for about 5 minutes, and then they'll come back as soon as he drives off. Yeah, 100%, man. Of course he can. Of course he can. We've got to ride in the next hour, actually, because I've got things to do today, so... Yeah. Within. Yeah. Got any 380? Only 380. Stubby, hit the ground. Hit the ground. Helen Clapp, where can I catch up on the big cats? Missed that, Helen. I think if you Google, oh sorry, on our YouTube, if you just type Big Jet TV Milan Malpensa, is that the one, Julie? Is that yeah, Big Jet TV Milan Malpensa? Then you will you'll see it there in the options pane there. It might be I think because I did an edit for it as well. Obviously there's the full live show there, but we did an edit for the cats as well, and they were big tootie tats with big paws and everything. About 1,600 kilos of dreamies a minute. Kit Kat 54, just got a C-17 just flown over me at 5,000 feet. Quite a lot of military action today down this way in the southwest. Wow, cool, like that. Generally is down Wales way, isn't there? Or not so much Wales, but out down towards the southwest. Yeah, it's just leaving it down. Dorset. Emerald. I'm confident it's okay. Incredible. We've discussed this before, folks, isn't it? That the belly of a 777 full of freight will is enough to justify a long haul route. Certainly covers the cost of operating that aircraft and beyond, especially now with the cost of freight going crazy. Well, let's go around, look. What's that all about? I was wondering where that noise was coming from. Long way out. He's way off the runway. He was way off the runway. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, Sunday, folks, we might have something pretty special. Royal Air Maroc 747 government jet. In on Sunday. Don't know what time. We're gonna check that. Roger Slater, our man airside, is obviously very much up on the numbers, so we'll try and get updated on that as often as we can and bring you that show on Sunday. Null landing quite soon, folks. Oh, did it? UPS 747 went tech, what, they're Dash 8? Blimey. Of course, speaking to Chris at Fract, out there in out there in the US, they're actually a number of operators taking the 747-8s off the line at the moment because of those 5G issues. Whether that's been resolved yet, I don't know, but definitely did not during the collect, tuning in from a damp Manchester. Andrew Skinner, this is. Sammy C, Sam Castriotta. How you doing, Sam? Hey, Kuwaiti. Can't wait to get back to Boston and see old Sammy C. The legend that is Sam Castriotta. Funniest person ever in the history of mankind. I know they've got that geezer driving a taxi, but really, you put a camera in with Sam Castriotta in a car and you can make a 12-part series out of it. And that's just going from home to the office. Fantastic. What memories, man. BA 319 inbound from Dublin, runway 27 right, saying Panaka, Helen Clapp, Sue Cruz, good day to you. Fly Emirates A380, g'day from Australia, g'day to you, mate. Andy P, snowing in Glasgow. Dan Mello, clouds beginning to break up here in Alconbury. Sammy Castriato, Vical Pam, Chris Jackson, good morning to you from Doncaster. Dan! They got that silly thing again, haven't they? Yeah? I don't know what distress call that is. I remember using it at Gatwick a while ago. Flipping shoes today, man. Soaked, absolutely sodden. Sandals. I know, man. I know. Kind of like it was all a little bit flipping blurry-eyed this morning. Like, at least I'm standing here in my speedos. Sandals and socks on. We are gathered here today. Having an inspection. That's one of the pilots doing an inspection, I'd imagine. Paul Woolley, Etihad 787-10 green liner, 20 minutes out. David Scott, welcome David. New member on Premium. So we've got two A330s. I know that Virgin are, I believe, back to a half decent schedule with their freighter service at the moment. So not quite sure what the future plans are for their aging A330 fleet at this stage. Cool. Come up as a recommendation, is it? Is there any way that you can you try and get a coffee from the local Mackie D's? Yeah, man, yeah. Please. It would even say it's closing. I've got no idea. What's that all about? With my reputation. Darren Nichols, I heard Virgin have some 330-900 Neos on order. Not sure how long it is till delivery. Darren Nichols, very true indeed. And yes, Virgin are planning, I believe, to have at least one 339 delivered this September. Oh wow, look at that! Wow, that's a big old flock of swans, man. Flippin' heck. Wow. That's not the ideal bird to have flying across an active airfield like London Heathrow, but they're heading for one of the dikes, I'd imagine. Not a good thing to see, to be honest. Looks like the lead bird is like, you know, where the hell are we going? Because the ones behind him are like, what's going on, John? Where are you going? Okay, hold on a minute. I'm just having a look on there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me take the front look. Steve at second out. He's like, Steve. Yeah, that's not an ideal situation for those big birds, man, because they obviously are looking for a stretch of water, of which there are lots around here at Heathrow. Never like seeing birds in any way sort of distressed or quite surprised really that this aircraft they would have just been monitoring those birds, wouldn't they? It would have come up on radar before. There's a rather large flock of birds. struggling, man. My fingers are frozen to the flipping, to the core. My toggle fingers struggling, man. I've got a hand warmer, but it's flipping it. It's like, you know. Sandy hungry due to line 7. Good morning, sorry, David Scott, this channel, best aviation content on YouTube. David Scott, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. B. Cal Pan, Trev 9, Scott Irvine. As the crow flies with the less accurate use of Swansea. Peregrine Bush, good morning to you. Looking for the localizer. AB Mick. Toga BA 320 from 10 minutes ago is next in. Okay, so this is the Toga next in, which we're not 100% sure what it was all about, whether it was the bit of a sensitive pilot perhaps, still seeing the aircraft, albeit the very last part of turning off the runway. Virgin jets in today. Takeoff go around is what Toga means, what it stands for, should I say. What's that, GP? This 777 shouldn't really be that long at gate on, I thought. Yeah. The mic's quiet because it's covered. I think actually, to be honest with you, I can probably take the waterproofing off of it just for now. Should be a little bit better. Say a bit then. Okay, I toggle with my other finger then. My index finger's completely shot to bits. Say a bit then. I promised you a miracle. Do-doom, do-do-doom, doom. Beauty things and beauty lies. Do-doom, do-do-doom, doom. Promises, promises. Nice set of ribbons coming off of her outboard flaps. The outboard segment of the flaps. vortex. It's just moisture on the discs. A330 theoretically should be getting some Sichuan Air Jet. Another test kit express. Hinge type. Oh, Malaysian 350 on the push. He's going to push straight at us. Wrist reviews. Everybody loving that. Christopher Siddle, yes, the Trent 700s are definitely the most aggressive when it comes to wet conditions. Opposite runway. KitKat 54 BA380 to Miami, just flying over Dartmoor at 35,000 feet. Just side gate. Silent startup. Hydraulics coming alive. Blimey, they turn that bluebird round quickly. That's all you get from them. Qatar A380, 55 minutes out. That's going to be it, folks. That's going to be the call. Then it's back to work with you, Mr. Dyer, and all you lot. Cheers, Alex. No frozen fingers here in New Zealand. It's summertime. Stephen Callahan also confirming Qatar 380 over Cologne, 50 minutes out. It's the big Bertha. Rob Ashplant, Etihad Greenliner in soon. Richard White, Lowy family. Passengers are usually in the cockpit. So sky's the limit 95 is pilot. Is that? This could be quite interesting. Is this going to be a go around? Oh, flipping it, camera. Come on, son. Oh, man. He's off, he's off. He took a very, very tight 90-degree exit. What's that? It's funny, isn't it? Bless him. Paul Waddington need anyone to carry your back to Seattle. Got a little overspill. You can see the underneath the engines there. Talked about it a couple of times on the show. There's a valve. Yeah, it's a good looking jet, isn't it? So, definitely Cly's. Skies are clearing up. It's actually temperatures going up ever so slightly. I think it was more just the... Okay, so this is the Greenliner on approach. Etihad's Eco Jet, folks. Oh, nice, nice. compressed droplets of water there. I like that. I like that. Okay. Well, now let me have a... Oh, doors are closing. We could see this 777. Oh, yeah, it's definitely warming up a little bit. SRAM Etihad sustainability flight, excellent initiative. Yeah, the plan was and still is with that 787 is a flight that all of the everything on board it is fully sustainable. That's the plan to have on board that aircraft in terms of the waste, because obviously you need to minimise waste. I mean, I've got to be honest with you though, man, it is unbelievable sometimes when you get off a long haul flight, the state of the floor sometimes. What people leave behind always does just amaze me, how just sloppy some people are, just leaving so much stuff on the floor and trash, and you know, it's like, you know, have a little bit of a heart, you know, think about the people who've got to clean up after you, you know. But I don't know, you know, sometimes it's, you know, some people can't help it, understandably. But the plan is with Etihad is that all of the cutlery, the cups, everything that they use on board the aircraft is completely recyclable and so on and so forth, and of course using sustainable aviation fuel on their engines, or in their engines, should I say, to power their engines. Biofuels is the big thing. It's the next big thing with in aviation in terms of its ecological footprint. And as I was mentioning the other day, what's quite interesting was a report that I saw, which I've got on my phone, which I will bring up now. Run around now! John Smart upgraded membership to first class. Thank you, John. IMH Aviation from the Sydney squad. G'day from the Sydney squad. Martin Saxon, I thought the Manchester guys were kind of friendly but big to you, but since they've gone full time and begging for donations seems to be resorting to a bad mouthing other channels. Well done, big. Yeah. Let them get on with it, man. I mean, you know, you're successful on your own merit, aren't you, really, at the end of the day? Good luck to them. It's when you leave the kids on the floor of a long haul flight, you should worry. Waddington, yes. Yes, let me bring this up. This I've got it on my emails. Now let me see if I can find it. Notes. Boeing old aircraft become obsolete in 6 years. So this is very interesting little bit of news coming out of the FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority. I think that's the right one. FAA. Federal Aviation Authority. Yes, I think that's right. Even got a tug linked up to it. That's a quick turnaround. Get those ULDs off and turn that jet around. Get it back to China. Fill it full of test kits and bring it back. So interesting. This little article. If you listen to this very quickly, packages deliveries boom. But Boeing's aging cargo line risks losing dominance to Airbus. The air cargo business, and this is by Dominic Gates on from the Seattle Times, interestingly enough, where we're going next week. The well, they would be biased, wouldn't they, I'd imagine? Well, no, actually, you would have thought they'd be biased towards Boeing. But anyway, the air cargo business, booming as never before during the global pandemic, is massively dominated by Boeing jets that make up most of the worldwide air freighter fleet. Easy for you to say. Yet there is a threat to that dominance. A severe air cargo market dislocation looms ahead that will make obsolete Boeing's current jet freighter lineup and provide an opening for rival Airbus. Boeing has been bleeding cash through a cascade of crises, 737 MAX crashes, the pandemic, 787 delivery halt, etc., and has lost significant engineering talent in the downturn. Yet, if Boeing is to retain its iron grip on the jet freighter market, it must in the next few years develop and launch new cargo aircraft. The trigger is a new global aviation carbon. This is the important part. The trigger is a new global aviation carbon emissions standard that just 6 years from now is set to force the shuttering of all three of Boeing's current Everett cargo jet programs: the Boeing 747 freighter, well, we know about that, it's gone, isn't it? 767 freighter and 777 freighter wide body freighters. So what they're saying is, yes, the current programs that are flying 747 freighter, 767 and the 777 freighter, but like I said the other day, I think there's a bit of speculation there, purely from the point of view that that surely doesn't but for the older aircraft I can understand it, the old 747 400 freighters and even the older ones, I can understand it, but the newer 747-8s, and even the 777. Surely the 777 with the GE90 115s is, mind you, they're quite old engines now, aren't they? Those General Electric. That's why possibly Ultrafan and the likes, with Rolls-Royce developing that Ultrafan engine, is the way forward. I don't know, but new engines having to be developed to meet the criteria of airlines and aviation authorities, the FAA, for example. He's saying here that's an ominous prospect for the Everett site, where Boeing employs about 30,000 people. With assembly of the 787 Dreamliner passenger jet moved to South Carolina, production of 747 passenger jets ended, and just 9 more of the current 777 passenger jets on order. Today, many thousands of workers inside the largest airplane factory in the world build mostly those freighter aircraft. The new CO2 emissions standard, agreed internationally in 2017, gave airplane manufacturers 10 years after which they can build only jets powered by the newest generation, most fuel-efficient engines. The 737 MAX and the 787 meet that standard. as will the forthcoming 777X. Boeing's older planes do not. But I have to say, if the 787 meets those standards, then the 747-8 will meet those standards, because that's powered by the same engines. But obviously, it's we're talking about aircraft. It's almost like, you know, banning diesels in London. You know, with the I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good thing what the industry is doing. It's like they say, 5 or 6 years away, but something for the likes of Boeing to consider. But they've already got the 777F on the cards, haven't they? It's already on the drawing board, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It just means that hundreds, if not thousands, of aircraft worldwide will soon be obsolete in terms of the aircraft, the engines that they're operating. Not so much the airframes, but more so the engines. Harvey Wine has upgraded to first class. Harvey, thank you very much indeed. Thank you everybody for your some amazing support. And Alan Milani is also upgrading to first class, and that's those two guys going to meet us out there. And also Andy Joy, welcome back. Andy Joy is a fourth striper. Welcome back to Big Jet TV as a first class member. They're going to be joining us in Seattle next week, folks. Oh, and also, by the way, we've also I forgot to say, we've got Schiphol. We're back at Schiphol, folks. We've got a premium show. Well, it's a show for all of our members, which includes premium. The week after Seattle, we're going to be going to Schiphol for 2 days filming out there. So be great to see all of our members joining together for those ones. And it was amazing when we were in Miami, just how many members were tuned in. It was just fantastic. Easy, son. So interesting road ahead for the aviation industry in terms of cleaning up its carbon footprint. Of course, when we talk about these high bypass ratio turbofans, as you can see from the sheer size of the engine casing, the outer cowlings themselves, the whole reason why that is such a big outer casing is purely down to the fact that they have got these enormous diameter fan blades now, or should I say enormously long fan blades, creating a diameter of somewhere around about between 3 and 2.5 and 4 meters even. The new Rolls-Royce the Ultrafan has got, I think, a diameter of around about 4 meters. The roosts coming off of the winglets there. Some beautiful. That's another thing about the A330 with those style winglets. You get that vortex. Okay, coffee time. Sam is super class. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. Sam, Yeah, I'll take a mug. I'll take some prezzies out with me for Sam when I go out there. Did the Mentor pilot just pop up, Julie? I think that. James Scott upgraded to super class. Blimey, James, thank you very much indeed. Patrick Mendel, welcome to first class as a new first class member. Again, thank you, James Scott, very kind of you. And Sam Ryan, welcome to first class. Another. The sun is out, folks. So why are we live today? Well, quite simply put, because we were going to East Midlands to film the DHL 777 doing base training. However, as the aircraft was delayed, I believe that the 777 freighter with DHL was delayed due to issues with its slats. They're non-operational, so it was. That's why you might have seen it on radar doing circuits or at Boeing Field. Hey Gilly, what's the chances that 777 freighter is still out there when we get out to Seattle next week? It might well be, folks. I wouldn't want that, but anyway, the reason why we were going to go up to East Midlands today, as you know, I did say and catch some base training with those guys, but as it transpired, it didn't happen. So as a result, I thought, hey, I might as well come out and give you. We've got. Oh, listen to that 767. Listen to her. Come out and give you some wet runway action. Looked at the feed, looked at the conditions last night on the weather radar and thought, well, you know what? Let's at least give them something. Can't wait to get out there. Hopefully we'll meet up with Mikey VDA, Annalise, and anybody else who wants to come say hello. There's Rick Van Noort as well, isn't it? Rick Van Noort out there in Schiphol, amongst others. It'd be great to meet up with a friendly Dutch crew once again. Last time I was there, I had a right problem in bleeding Halfords. I mean McDonald's. Halfords. Yeah, I went to Halfords in Schiphol. I fell a spoon, sir. A330 with, I think, they look suspiciously like, hold on, I can't really see it at the moment because I've got the sun beaming down in my eyes. I don't know if they're Pratt & Whitneys or CF6s. Sound like looking for that. No, that looks like a Pratt & Whitney engine. That does. Hey, what's that? Just went for a big paddle. Oh no. man. Flipping fingers are so flipping frozen, I can't toggle, man. Trying to get this jet. See, it's just broken through the cloud there, folks. See the big hole in the cloud. Yes, over here, mate, over here. I'm the bloke standing up. Hello? Over here, mate. Fair play. All right, mate. How you doing? You all right? Just going to grab this one quick, yeah? Big and bulky, mate. Not only that, but you've got to be able to operate the phone and everything. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Okay, hold on a minute. Thanks, man. Thank you. Now this is going to be very interesting, trying to open this coffee. Oh. Wow, Ian Snelling, Delta 330-300 is 17 years old and former Northwest aircraft. That sounds... Rab H. Trev Lion. Randy, what's Randy done? Oh, isn't that nice? Don't forget that a substantial amount of my knowledge, folks, has come from the members here, the viewers here on Big Jet TV. More so my members, and so I am in no way an expert on aviation. I just like to talk about it. I'm a bit of a geek like that, you know, a bit of a nerd. I'm not in any way pretending that I'm a pilot or anything. And my members all know that from my antics trying to land a plane before. Gear up, gear up. They are ready to go with that 777, you know. I think he's hitched up, isn't he? He's hitched up. Years old. Fiona Addison. Good day to you, Fiona. And a big shout out to the one of the new producers at ITV's Britain's Busiest Airport contacted me yesterday, and we are planning on doing some more stuff with them in the next series. Series 8, believe it or not, ITV's Britain's Busiest Airport. Kevin Beasley, 2 380s, 2 minutes between them, 30 minutes out. There we go. Don't forget, folks, Sunday. We are expecting a government 747 in Heathrow. We will try and get as many updates on that as we can, but we will endeavour to come and film it. Hopefully, she'll be coming in before 3 p.m. on Sunday. And drinking more cherry on the telly. Wow, it's watched RTM Rotterdam planes for 50 years. Is that a prop over the top of me? I've got a prop over the top of me. A prop on the top. Yes, who's gone over the Royal Air Maroc, that's it. Oh, only ever seen the 747. Okay, slinger about to go, folks. Oh. There she goes. A wake of water she's left behind her. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh, man. Here we go. We should get this. Oh, Skylark. It's early for this time of year, isn't it? It's early for a Skylark. That's the sound of summer, isn't it? Singapore Slinger. GP, you still there? Oh, I lost you. Sorry, folks, stand by one. There, Julie. I don't know what happened there. Did I cut you off? You there? Sorry, man. I don't know what happened. Steve Callahan. Are you there, Jelly? Okay. Qatar 380, then Emirates 380. Inbound, folks. You've been waiting patiently. Thank you, folks, waiting patiently for your A380 fix. There's a little one that I got you there, just there, with that Singapore Airlines A380, the Singapore Slinger, as we call her. London Mafia 666, welcome to first class. The London Mafia. Come on. Wow, that's a big turn right for that BA jet. Oh, we've got to get more of them, haven't we? Did we say we're going to... Oh. Postman just rang doorbell. Bye, yeah. Oh, nice big got bath. Rosie W. Thank you very much indeed. Ah, Rosie W is working from home, watching Digital TV. Stuart Watson, welcome to the brilliantly named London Mafia 666. 17th Mustang. A skylark is a small bird that hovers quite high up and gives out a constant bird song. Yes, it does. And he's got that off Google, hasn't he? Yeah. Love the sound of a skylark, man. It just reminds you of summer, doesn't it? I've got to be honest with you, man. I can't think of hearing the skylark song apart from skylarking. That's a good point. Usually it's the swifts and the swallows that come first, don't they, from Africa? Anyway, Mikhail Holtman is a new member. There he is. There's the skylark again. Always very difficult to spot because they're a little tiny bird and they kind of hover. They're VTOL birds, aren't they? They literally, and they nest in the grass, I think, as well. So you've got to be very, very, very careful when you're walking around in the summertime. You sit right. Very lucky indeed to have that London Mafia. Sound of wildlife waking you up in the morning. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. God, blimey. God, that sounds like a set of Trents. I think I might be right there as well. It's a 777 going out. Sounds like an old set of Trent 700s or 800s. Sorry. .500. Approaching minimums. 400. 300. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard. I know they don't call retard on the Boeing. It's only on the Airbus. La 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 la. I just like saying it because it's cool. Pretend pilot. Listen to it enough times, haven't I? Maureen Beach has upgraded to first class. Maureen, thank you so much. And Mikhail, we gave you. Wow, Mikhail, straight in at super class. That is Mikhail Huckman, straight in at super class. Thank you, my friend. Stephen Callahan, keep those messages coming, folks. If you're tracking those 380s, let me know where they are. I'd love to give you a shout out, of course. Robbie Wright, bit of vortex over the wings there. Yeah, Robbie, we love the vortex. Lovely plumage. This one might leave a little bit of a break in the cloud here. Oh, say it back, Dad. Another 777. So as the aircraft descends, different changes of pressure over and above the wing, creating those squeezed droplets of water, turning into plumes of vortex, either floofage, as we call it, over the wing, which you're seeing there, and also streams of ribbons, vortex ribbon, which normally on the 777 is off the outboard segment of the flaps. Basically the squarest part of the flight surfaces. Nice. Oh, a bit of a smoky break he's got there going on his left side. Sorry. Maybe just a little bit of moisture off the discs. Did look quite smoky though, didn't it? Let's just see if it's puffing. No, she's good. No, that's all good. Brakes obviously get extremely hot during braking. Auto brake systems operating the aircraft, saving the pilot from having to operate the brakes until the aircraft reaches a certain speed. Where's that? Where's that? Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Sorry, got a couple of things going on here at the moment. Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, 777 on the push, folks. This should be a decent start up. Lewis Aviation is back. Don't push it back that way. Air China to Beijing. Trevor Kemp sees it overhead. 380 on its way in, folks. Two 380s within 3 minutes of each other, isn't it, Chile? Here we go. Nice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the startup of the GE90. There's no startup like it, to be honest with you, other than an F100 powering an F-15 fighter, which has got a very, very interesting startup sound. Delta 330 Frankfurt to Atlanta, overfly to the North John Arnold plane. Is that it there? Is that it? I missed that. Sorry, folks. Is that Delta 330? certainly is. Isn't that crazy? People can tell me what's going on. I turn around and there it is. Blimey, that sun's bright. Flipping heck. Struggling to see it. Really do need to get that. I need my cap on. Come on, son. Get your cap on. Make the breathing thing. No. Yeah. Flipping fingers, just not warming up, man. Just not warming up. It's cold wind, man. Really cold wind. It's all right. I'm not moaning. Just apologising for the bad camera work, really, more than anything else. Well, I mean, I love the sun, don't get me wrong, but I much prefer it when it doesn't interfere with the... So these 380s that break through the cloud, break out! Should give us a real good example of the vortex created and the wake created by these big, enormous jetliners. Flipping heck. Bob Beasley and his BZE. Say it there, Dad. Where do you go? That's what we want to do. There we go. Is Nekia gloves. Protect your head. Darren Edwards, Aviation. Star Wars livery aircraft coming from Sao Paulo. Oh yeah, that's right. It's coming in the Savo, isn't it, Gilly? Or what time's it coming in? 2 p.m. Yes. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, the Stormtrooper. Yeah, the Stormtrooper. Can't even speak. Got to admit, yesterday I did see an amazing piece of graphic work by someone in their van who put stormtroopers, looked like there were stormtroopers in the back of the van, and it was just on the back windows. You had to be there, you had to know exactly what I'm talking about, but it was a very imaginative piece of artwork, I've got to say. Of course, they missed every exit that they went past. I'm here all week. Tony Austin, yes, I wonder what did happen to the Air China dispatcher. He either got a rollicking or moved on, or he was dispatched somewhere else. It may be that Air China saw him and was like, "Don't do that! Don't flash your lights at someone. Don't get involved in anything else." Which is, in some ways, you've got to understand, you know, these operations, these airside operations are critical in terms of timing and also making sure safety is the key, isn't it? So you can understand if some people get a little bit hot under the collar, but to be honest with you, you know, he was only doing it when the aircraft was literally about to depart. So It's not like, you know, he was interfering with the operation and where he's been laid out. But Tony Austin, there we go. I do not know. Captain Ron, 380, second in. Marianne, Tony Austin. London Mafia 666 looked at temperature for Heathrow. Google on phone said it's 4 degrees. It is bleeding cold, I have to say. Electric gloves won't work, folks, because I need to operate the phone. As you can appreciate, I need to scroll on the phone. So big, bulky gloves don't really help. Oh, look at that. Has he just started his number? There we go. Look at that. Well, there we go then, folks. That's nothing new. Well, I say it's nothing new. It is new. It seems to be a new directive with Virgin Atlantic. That's the second time we've seen an A350 firing up its engine on taxi. Last time it happened, it was actually it didn't smoke, and it was just me hypothesizing or whatever. But definitely now seeing that in order to save fuel, Virgin Atlantic starting their big jets number 2 engine on taxi. So over a year, that's going to save them a significant amount of fuel. And of course, you know, whole carbon footprint and all that stuff, when you calculate it all, when you make all the calculations, that's a hell of a lot of savings. What's that, GP? Of course. When was that? When did we catch them? Today or? Oh, we caught the guys from Plain Talking, apparently, folks. Podcast series, wanting to use feature our footage on a show. When? Today? Did you say? Tonight at 7 p.m. on Plain Talking. Plain Talking UK. Okay, here we go. This is Qatar 380, first in. Now watch, you'll just see the inboard reversers. Tippy-toed it down in it. Yeah! Go on, that Qatar! Man, if you ever get the opportunity to go and if you're living in the UK and you manage to get out to the Emirates Aviation experience out in the East End of London, get up there, folks, because you get the opportunity to fly an A380 flight deck simulator. It's a static simulator, but don't let that put you off. And also 777 simulator as well. Just an amazing experience. Get up there if you can during the summer. Everything is just massive on that aeroplane. Even the speaker system in the cabin is like, you know, it's not all tinny and like not that they sound like that at all. It's more like all bassy and everything. I got that all wrong, didn't I, really? They don't sound anything like that on the plane. Hello, everybody. Oh, well, you had to do that. Oh, you can get a flight attendant who sounds like that. LL. Dreamline. So a lot of folks joining the stream and joining as members as well, asking why do the engines split like that. Scroll back to the beginning of the show, folks, and it's we do give some explanations, and basically that is the engine thrust reversers being deployed, which is just a simple procedure of the engine panels sliding forward on that particular type. And that then deploys the thrust reverser, which basically pumps out the air forward to slow the aircraft down or decelerate the aircraft. Obviously, along with the wheel brakes, and of course the that's interesting. Is that Egyptair's freighter over there? I think it is, isn't it? Egyptair A380 freighter. Yes. So that next in should be the Emirates 380, I think. Go then, folks. Oh no, there's another little one coming in. We've got another single aisle. Sorry folks, it's me numb finger. Numb finger? My reputation. Wow. Comments just filing through. Chris Broadhurst, welcome back. Chris is a fourth striper. Welcome back to Big Jet TV. Steffi Quinlan. Nidsmo. Leitner Photography 380 is second after that A320. Okay, so this 320 that's coming in now. Oh, now my hands are starting to warm up. Good. Kim Bennett. Our news outlets here in Sydney had a story about that BA trail strike from last week. I thought, wow, there we go. Kim Bennett saying it was this week, wasn't it? I think it was Monday, wasn't it? Blimey, it seems like ages ago, but it wasn't. Darren Golding, a friend that flew on a BA 380 last week and was told there are only 16 380s operational now in total. Is that flying or is that in operation? Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out for this three. Here he comes now. Sorry, folks. I wanted to get him breaking through the cloud. So might get a bit of a downwash from that from him. Doesn't look like we're going to get it, but. My nephew, that would make... Oh, easy son, bit of a correction there. Would it make it my niece's husband? Would that make him my nephew? Or something in law? Anyway, he went from flying EasyJet 319s, or 318s even, 319s I think, to flying the Emirates 380. Can you believe it? Obviously he had to go through all the training and all that, but it just goes to show he was flipping burgers at one point in his life. Studied to become a pilot, got a pilot's license, went to EasyJet, and then got pulled up by Emirates. Lost his job flying the 380 due to the pandemic, but now has been called back and is back training again, and hopefully we will get him flying into Heathrow at some point on one of these big beautiful birds. Here we go then, folks. Oh, it's a scabby. Is this a scabby? Haven't seen these for a while, have we? Look at that empennage shaking away, man. Look at that. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Big shout out to all the folks here at the Renaissance. Thank you everybody at the Renaissance. Well, the management. There we go, folks. How about that little bit of Friday aviation fun? Wait, what are you doing, son? Easy there. So yeah, that was literally the reason why we're here today, folks, was just to bring you, as promised, something, because we were due to be at EMA today with the new DHL 777 freighter. However, that didn't happen due to technical reasons. Who knows? We might still get to see that aircraft leaving Boeing Field next week whilst we are there. How about that? And let's hope that does happen. But yeah, because I did promise that we were going to go to EMA today and follow that base training. We decided, well, we can't do that, so let's come and give you some action here from London Heathrow, which we've done. Very cold this morning. If you scroll back, you'll see. Very windy, and I'll tell you, ironically enough, the other day we managed to catch that 321, literally the first plane in, and this morning I was literally 10 minutes or so late to see this very dramatic 777 go around, which was definitely wind induced, because his gear was down all the way up. By the time he went through the clouds, his gear was still fully down, so definitely ground effect there. But anyway, listen folks, we'll be back on Sunday. We've got a government aircraft inbound, a Royal Air Maroc 747 government jet. Don't know what that's all about, but anyway, Terry, is it Terry? Is it Trevor? Terry. Airside GP. Hello. Roger. Terry. Sorry, Rog. I've been saying his name for so long anyway. Roger Slater, our good friend over there, airside. I'm going to get this last one for you, folks, before we sign off, and look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Sunday. this looks like a 300. Is that Skylark again? Nice. We love that. Oh, hold on a minute. Just a couple more minutes, Chilly. I've got a United 767 pushing back, and we cannot miss a Smoky Joe. We've got somebody pushing back, did you say? What's that? Oh, mate, don't. Oh, so it's a bit of a scabber. It's a bit of a scabby here. Oh no, they're going to push him all the way back. They're going to push him all the way back over here, aren't they? I think. No. That's it. Hard round. Left hand down. There we go, son. Good lad. All the way in front of us. Someone posted a picture of a United 757 the other day, apparently. That was very scabby. Well, not scabby, a flaky we call her, don't we? Old flaky. And this one just starting to flake. Look, paint flake. I think that is literally the paint just reaching its time. So these aircraft are being obviously either going to be painted in the new livery, or scrapped, one of the two, or sold on, or whatever it is that they're going to do. But that's the reason why they're scabby. I'm just going to get this quick, just in case, because I've just got some pretty intense winds. Just Aeroflot 321. Might see a bit of a smoky start from these Pratt & Whitneys. Jeff Anderson moving to Australia in May. Wow. Hope you still tune in. James Milligan, does a heavier plane feel more turbulence than a lighter plane? Oh, I don't know. I think a lighter plane will be more affected by wind turbulence and also wake turbulence as well. But yeah, most definitely, I would imagine, the bigger the aircraft, the less sort of like there's more surface area for it to absorb it, isn't it? Whereas obviously in a lighter aircraft, you're much more susceptible, aren't you? I would have thought to turbulent conditions. Hold it right there, Shim. Tiku Baba. Sort of thing I'd say to Charchi. Tiku Baba 100, thank you very much indeed. Pete 2204, looks like the old Continental Airlines colours are showing, Pete, yes. There you go, there's a smoky start up for you. How about that? I'll get 15 C-17 passing north of you. C-17 passing north of you. What's that? Fair play. That must be a pretty standard thing with those Pratt and Whitneys. A little bit of oil just left in the compressor, in the combustor. Sorry, not the compressor. In the combustor, when they fire that up, a little bit of oil that's in the system there is obviously left in there and gets burnt off very, very quickly. Next generation new step toe plane. Yeah, no. Maybe crosses Adrian London and Cheerlead. You only need to say it once, mate. Crackaholic two-stroke user. Okay. Where? So someone's wife's on the Dreamliner, did you say? Oh, the pilot's wife is on Facebook, and it's her husband, is it? Oh, there it is. Hubby flying that jet. How about that? And that's out to who, Julie? Washington. Oh, isn't that nice? Good old Smoky Joe. Right then, folks, that's your lot. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you on Sunday. Make sure you stand by your app. Make sure you download the app. Give us a like, folks, on your way out. Don't forget to pop that like button up and hit that like button, whatever you prefer to do. And also make sure you download the app or subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. All new members, please be aware you do not automatically get subscribed to the channel when you become a member. It's a great shame that you don't, but as it is at the moment, that is not the case. So you need to subscribe as well. Firstly, so that you can chat, and secondly, so that you can get notifications on your phone. Obviously, make sure you hit the notifications button as well for all as well, so that you get all of our notifications. Don't worry, you're not going to get spammed by hundreds of different messages every 5 minutes. It's just when we're about to go live or when we've got a show alert, you guys get to know firsthand. And also we do we replicate that on the app as well. So yeah, go to bigjet.tv as well, go to the website bigjet.tv, and you can download the app from there as well. So lots of different ways of which you can make sure that you don't miss out on anything. And we will see you on Sunday. And don't forget, folks, look after yourselves, be good to yourselves, and be good to the animals. Take it easy. See you later. Bye bye.